Right, good evening all. Welcome back to a more serious stream tonight, let's say. So, what's it today? It's been Remembrance Day, the 11th of the 11th. It's on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. We will remember them. We are joined tonight by two of the usual guests, which is Max and Oscar.
Hello.
Well, yeah, good evening.
And tonight, we have a bit of a special consist. Might not look anything too special initially. We go to game. Might not look that special. You might notice something. 43172. Coupled with today, that can only mean one thing. We're turning back the tides to its fantastic remembrance livery. Harry Patch. Him used to have the last survivor of the trenches. And coupled with it, an important message. They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Which is quite an important message, wouldn't you agree, lads? I think it's something people take for granted, I think. What would you say?
Well, people will never know what it was remotely like when they haven't experienced it. It's such so far from the usual lives that it is you live in now that no one will really understand what it was like, apart from the people who did fight.
And on the back follows. Well, it's not in its own special livery, but it's got a fitting name: the Royal British Legion. Obviously, organise all the celebrations in memory. So yeah, it's not in any special livery. It's in FGW plain blue, but the name, it had to go on here. It was either this or the Red Arrows, but this more so fits today.
Yeah.
And if you want,
Also,
Oscar.
I was just going to say, talking about the nameplate, I don't know if it's in here, but you've got 66 100s DB, which is named, I think, Armistice Day.
We have actually got a shed in here, not 66 100. Max, you'll know what shed it is, because I told you earlier. We'll go past it soon enough. If you're wondering why we have the sleeper here, along this region specifically, it's quite important. For those that are in the know, obviously on Remembrance Day, there is a thing called Poppies to Paddington, which is run by 10 trains, which takes poppies from regions of the country up to London for the ceremony. And along this specific stretch of route, between Penzance and Pad, it's done by the sleeper. So we've got this alongside, plus the loco up the forefront this year, 57604. First time on the main line since August, isn't it, Max?
Yeah, since the British Gathering.
Unfortunately, it's not complete with its headboard that it was wearing, which is appropriately Poppies to Paddington. A shame no one's modelled that. I hope for next year, myself or someone else will be able to model that. And then we'll do the sleeper run or something. Or this. Do the same set again. Oh, station lights turned off. Lovely. Anyways, let's set up the train. Today's draw that up. And we'll get ourselves a startup. So we'll go here so you can hear it when it officially kicks into life. And let's go. There we are. We've started. We're ready to hit the rails towards London. We won't go towards... We won't get to London tonight, unfortunately. It's a bit of a texture glitch there. Is this installed correctly? I don't think so. Well, at least our concerns. Let's get the ATP on.
Oh, sorry, a bit question. This is very random. But in LSL's Mark, well, I don't know. Yeah, I think LSL's Saphos trains, Mark 1 Blood and Cream coaches. They're CDL fitted, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
So they can run with British India line.
Yeah.
Great, thanks.
Yeah. Obviously, today, a very important day of the year, isn't it? At least in my opinion. It's, yeah. Lovely. We are 10 vehicles, 2 plus 8. Oh, standard configuration. There we are. What should we set? We'll set a special head code. Special head code for a special event. So that means we get to break out the 1 Zulu. What should it be? 1 Zulu what?
1 Zulu. Let's go 1 Zulu. 1 Zulu 11 for the 11th of the 11th. I don't know.
That's quite fitting. And also, not that it's at all related, but this might have been on purpose. Might have just been how it came out. But 800 306 today, coming off North Pole into Paddington, did actually run as 3 Zulu 11 into Paddington, and then 5 Zulu 11 back to the depot. Which, I don't know if that's just ironic, whether they planned out as a bit of, respect. 1 Zulu 11 into the GSR. Yeah, it'll be a shorter stream tonight, which I don't really want to do, but I am on a bit of a time frame. Yes. Not this train here, but this train up here. Keep an eye on the front loco. Because I trust you remember what's on the front of that one. What is on Devon? Yes, on the front of that one is also a special livery.
Oh, he's special. Well, yeah.
No, I say special
Understood.
livery. Special name. We'll do one round of those. And then we'll get tramming towards London. Where should we stop, Oscar?
Where should we stop on the way to London? Right, this is getting in my knowledge from north of Exeter. Let's stop. First stop, Taunton. Is that, yeah, Taunton. Yeah, Taunton. Taunton, Bristol, and then we'll see from there.
Might get to Bristol.
You might get.
And here we go. Shut up, barriers. 1 Zulu 11. Exeter to London. Poppies to Paddington. Apparently Poppies to Paddington only started over COVID. But it is a very, very good idea. I can hear Royal British Legion on back, 056. There we are. Off into the distance. It's got an IET over there. Stepped aside. That's a pride liveried one. It's all random spawns, so the pride livery is a separate livery. 800-032 though.
Alright.
Not usual 800-88 spawns. Obviously, if I select the pride livery, it does pop up. What's that? So you might have noticed there's Northern 158. Oh, not 158, 153. This is just mocking 317 that's here at the moment on RHCT. Over here, 66097 on clay. This isn't the loco in question. There's one down there. You might recognise it as a Freightliner load. And for those in the know, might know that Freightliner do have a special shed in North to Remembrance Day. It's only a nameplate, albeit, and not a full-blown livery, but still. Bunch of ex-CWS wagons here. This is their IRL. One game. Please. Wow. Okay. Oh. Roasted it? Okay. Be a bit more careful. We're slipping at 50 though. I want a bit of slip again. But yeah, it is Freightliners 66413. Wrong headlight cluster, albeit, but still, it remains. Lest we forget. This was for the 100 years since the end of World War One. All who served, sacrificed, and changed our world. Lest we forget. Obviously, this obviously isn't an event isolated to World War One. It's now broadly referring to all the wars, even ones that are ongoing. Those that are fighting for freedom. Obviously, Harry Patch, obviously a member of the army himself. I believe he fought in both First and Second World Wars. Being born in 1898. Unfortunately, passing away in 2009 at the great age of 111 years old. Was it Oscar?
Oh, sorry, I'm just returned. But yeah, how's the stream going?
Not bad, we're on the move.
Always a good thing.
I should stream on Discord, shouldn't I?
I'm not looking forward to that. I'm driving, I'm doing a thing tomorrow, charter. I'm going to run from London King's Cross all the way to York with a black 5. Now, I'm not looking forward to that because I think I am going. The train will probably explode about 12 times, so that's not looking good.
It's not happy, is it, this game? My god.
Not happy. Not happy. To add CDL to the Mark 1s, don't you do semicolons capital CDL equals 1?
Not on Mark 1s. It's not been modelled on them.
It's got a model on them. Oh, does it? Oh, wow.
Oh, it doesn't. CDO isn't modelled on them.
Is there a thing I can download to get one of them?
I don't believe so.
So I'm just going to have to pretend.
What do I do?
Okay, well that's alright.
Just whack a Mark 2 on there somewhere.
If we let's have a look at the manual. Let's double check. How to install variants. Let's go variants. It probably won't be in variants.
And in first class, come on game.
Liveries, blood and custard, Sappos trains. but it doesn't have CDL. Okay, well that's interesting.
Game is so not
Yeah.
happy. Why? Why? You know, first class in here would be filled with poppies. The game's struggling so much more than usual. We'll keep a notch 5 now. We were slipping earlier on, which we can't have. These must make it to London.
There's no way to add CDL. Let me have a look. I need to get back. Let's use ChatGPT. Okay. I need a trade simulator classic that adds CDL to AP Mark 1 pack. ChatGPT.
Just come up with the
Sorry.
90. Apart from the game having a crisis, it's all right.
Oh, luckily I found a pack that does Tornado in its current livery, which is BR green.
Also, flushing toilet effect. Right. This is not in a station. So these didn't have retention tanks. They do now. Castles have been fitted with them. Because it is now law.
Okay. Why is it taking so long?
How am I doing 92? They're moving. They really are moving.
No ready-made. Okay, that is great.
Yeah, on the topic of remembrance. Good that 800-306 could make it to London today. I believe it was held in North Pole for about a month. What did you do else, Pa? Probably a wise decision. As last year it was derailed at Long Rock. And they never recovered it in time. They actually recovered it, was it 3 days after Remembrance? Which, from my point of view, no. Should have made the event. Every effort should have been made to have got 800-306 up to London for the event. Alas, it didn't. But this year, I'd imagine they moved it all the way up to North Pole. Obviously sent it to Eastleigh for a bit of a cosmetic refresh. All the vinyls, and then was kept in Old Oak. So not on Old Oak, North Pole for about a month.
I've just found a Class 66 pack on ATS, which has the weathered RHTT weathered version of the 66s.
That'd be an old pack, I believe.
Yeah, it might. Oh yeah, 2021. Oh, boring. That's I'm gonna search.
I do actually need to do some information cards. At the moment, it's important. Paying tribute to armed forces, both past and present, for offering effectively their lives for ensuring the security of our country.
Sorry, I'll be right back. I will join.
Still maintaining alongside the M5. Maintaining alongside the M5 now, most of the way there. On its way to Tivy, and just about after. Attempt to maintain this at 100. But yeah, unfortunately, I cannot do a late one tonight. Because I've got a busy day ahead of me tomorrow. I do need some sleep. I do have a bit of work to do as well ahead of tomorrow, which really I should be placing above streaming. But I think honouring our armed forces takes that step above. Coming up to TV services. On our way towards Tivy. Averaging some good speed now, we're up to the speed. It's a bit slippery on the lower end. See, this is autumn. Shouldn't explain the decrease in FPS, really. to pass TV services. We'll continue on our run. By no means will get London. Like, that is... It's a good amount of miles away. Won't make it. But by all means, we can try it. It's too late. So we are cracking on. That would derail me. It's warning me too late about that. It'd be warning me here. Which... That's bad. That's too late. See, TV Junction used to be the main station for main station for Tiverton. Little TV. Overpass over here, over the mains. Basically, imagine Totnes or Dawlish Warren. That's what TV used to be before the station was moved to TV Parkway, which is about at 1.6, 1.7 miles away. It's a good distance away, but that's where it's all been moved to. Nonetheless, it's still in the middle of nowhere. Actually, there. So that is a 9. You're running along the M5 here. This is a good shot. Passing anything here. It's the entrance signal for TV Loop. It's about half a mile away. Passing over the small crossing. Now half a mile away from TV. Be there and gone. We get in sight from Parkway, very nearly. Oh, inside. Very nearly in sight. Literally, I think if we had an extra Mark III, we would be in sight. I don't believe this power car in its current guise would have ever worked properly to Paddington. I believe 800 306 has. Yeah, no, the unit had been repainted. Full repaint. That looks different. Why does that not look right? It isn't. It's completely wrong. Okay, so when it was repainted, they did strip the vinyls off. Apparently, as it should be, it got back to North Pole and it was an immediate reapplication. Yeah, that annoys me. They did take the vinyls off. Vinyls should have been on. I did think something went wrong. And yes, I was right. Does not look good for the company, does it? Poppy IET. Is that in the public eye? Right, that's finals. How far away from London are we, anyway? 171 miles. So it would be over an hour. If we kept going all the way. It'd be like 2 hours. But it does not look good for the company. But they let, you know, the Poppy IET come back. No vinyls on. As it should have been, was an immediate reapplication. And yes, it did roll into Paddington today, fully vinyled. It's gone GWR for applying the vinyls again immediately. But in my opinion, they should have been redone easily. In a way, still good on GWR. If number one, returning the vinyls on 800 306, and also for doing Poppies to Paddington again. Now the 6th year in a row. To my knowledge, no other company does that. I don't believe. Yeah, GWR did release some stats earlier. It's 10 trains that operate the entire ceremony. It's 10 trains picking up wreaths from 80 stations, which overall clock up, what was it, 1,780 something miles? The trick to Tottenham is brake late. Ordinarily, you think this is too late. Braking as you're going past. Fairwater Yard. But it's not. It's about where you actually brake. It's lagging quite a bit. Let's get another screenshot. It's just a fabulous locomotive. Yeah, like whoever thought this livery is such a good testimony to all. And I will never understand why they removed this. It's painted over it in GWR green. These vinyls probably put in the bottom of a bin somewhere. Which, no. If it was me, I'd have kept this. Okay, probably change the logo from FGW, because it isn't at that point an FGW train at that point, but still, removing this doesn't sit right with me. You know, I'll show this to some of my family. You know, this is what the railway has done before, and none of them doesn't sit right with any of them either. That all of this was taken off for GWR Green. Sam, good evening. How you doing? Yeah, because that plate, I'm told, does still survive. I believe it's up in Donny still, but that was never returned to loco. Or these vinyls. Oh, and the Royal British Legion plate. Unheard of. No one knows where that's gone now. Oh no, it was raffled. No, it's not raffled, auctioned. Not bad, just a bit stressy. But well. I should be doing homework, but alas, I'm doing this. Partially because it's, to me, it's more important to show appreciation for our veterans and for our armed forces than a photo shoot and the moment of politics, actually. Probably not where my priorities should be. But you know, so I was actually surprised mine even honoured it. There's nothing like another college, from what I've heard. They went all out, full decorations. One thing I've noticed this year, I don't know if you've noticed it, there has been a severe lack of poppies this year. Also, I've been wearing mine. I've got two. Yeah, no, there's been a severe lack of poppies this year. I don't know what it is. Yep, 2 minute silence. I did it on Sunday, did it today as well. So even though we finished the remembrance celebrations, if you like, I will keep my poppies on until the end of the month. So for all I have for myself, the poppies will stay on until the end of the month. It's slowly rolling in now. Harry Patch up front.
Oh.
What? What have you found, Max?
So I've just upgraded my GTA to the enhanced version.
Mm-hmm.
Driving with HSW upgrades is a lot more scarier than I thought.
Alright.
I'll send you a clip in a minute.
Alright. Storm, good evening, how you doing? You might overshoot here. Yeah, I've saved it, I've saved it. Now sit here. Load up another load of poppies. There we are. A few more doors are open. Yes, Sam, I do remember seeing that, yeah. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Scotty, but yeah, to me it's very much over glorified. Because, well, it wasn't technically the first hit 100. That was Signature. The only claim Scotty's got is that Signature wasn't verified. But, yeah. You'll go up towards Bristol. Yeah, true, Sam. It was it the first loco to circumnavigate the globe, wasn't it? So it's been US, Australia, like you say. Obviously, I think one of the main things about it is it was first hit 100. Technically, yes. Technically, no. The city of Truro, obviously first to claim that it hit 100. Obviously, Scotty was the first recorded officially. Obviously, I'm a Great Westerner, so I'm obviously going to say that GWR Loco was first. But yeah, I just think it gets a lot more praise. It gets a lot more praise than it's worth, personally. Stop slipping, please. It's 65. What do you mean you're slipping? The different looks it had. Looks like that. Oh, so then again, on the East Coast, bulk of speed records are also done on a downhill. What is it, between... What do they call it? It's like the racetrack or something, isn't it? Is it between, like, York and Donny? Something like that? I mean, obviously gradient's a huge factor, but it's take into account which one was first to actually hit that speed. Nearly 100. Not reduced 90 here. It's not curving off. The Birkenhans. We head straight on towards arguably one of IKB's finest works, Bristol Temple Meads. Look at that though. That sun on the side. Yeah, fair enough, Sam. I ain't staying for too long either. Well, I won't be streaming for much longer. I'll just get to Bristol and then I'm done for the night. So I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Full day. Already got an essay to do. Or essay, or a few. What is in it? Slight incline. On the way up to what's Bridgewater. Which way did the bed stay this morning? Don't reckon it was up via Bristol. So it would have been done by an IET off Stoke. 1950. It's... yeah, give me tonight's run. On Charlie 5 at work party. Brilliant. It's now gone up there. Oh yeah, 604's gone up there. And it's gone quiet. So you know where it is. Switch route the sleeper take last night. It up to Westbury and then shot across. So it did Birkenhans to Westbury, then shot up Swindon. Stop staffing reasons. I reckon that was Peas. And Reading might have picked one up there. Into London, where it sat for about 2 hours. It's offloading the poppies. And then back to Reading, where it's at. I've seen a bit of shunning as well. I do hope all the poppies arrived in London as expected though. Because apparently there was a TSR due to track issues. Although Max, this is the Western region, isn't it? So, are you surprised?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you tired of having no failures on your railway? Welcome to the Western region. Issues guaranteed. You want to see what a 57's like when it's broken down? Come to the Western region. If you want to see HSC's hitting trees, come to the Western region. What else, Max?
If you want to see a cow stretch alongside a 150,
Yeah, I was about to say that. I thought you were going to mention that. If you want to see god awful turbos, come to the
well, if
Western
you've got a
region.
spare wooden like board, you could stick the cow's head onto that,
No, thank you. You
or
don't
rip
need-
its horns off and put
No.
bull bars on the front of the 150.
We don't need this violent imagery, Max.
Oh yes, we do.
I'm good.
Use his intestines as a hook coupler.
No. No, thank you. Speaking of couplers, though, 238 had a complete destroyed coupler, didn't it?
Well, it was held on by zip ties.
What now?
Well, then I don't know what's happening with it now.
Are you able to get any gen on that?
No.
Let me have a look. Is it even out today? Should be, shouldn't it? No.
Well, it has been a little over 2 weeks since that
Mine's
cow
out
got-
though. Mine's out after. Can we say what happened to it?
I'm not sure.
Obviously, both know.
Don't now.
Obviously, both know what did happen to
Yeah.
my 119. Wasn't it done at refurb? Or was it done when it came back?
Yes, it was done at refurb.
Well, if we get confirmation on the gen, we will let you know. Put it this way. God, why are we bothering with Wolvie? At this point, what issues have we had? Obviously not mentioning most recent one.
Late returns, trains that aren't finished.
Mechanical defects?
Few, yes, of which I'm not gonna say.
Corrosion repairs not being carried out. I'd imagine we're allowed to talk about that. Interior issues. Just general cleanliness. That's not been great, has it?
Well, especially from when they've been working on the train itself, they've left stuff on board when it arrived.
Also, you've left.
They've left phone numbers.
Yeah. Have they actually left equipment there, though?
Not that I've heard of, no.
They've left. What was it? Pencil
They've left
marks?
contact numbers. They've left glue residue on the windows.
Have they left something
And
else?
they
as well?
also left some tape.
Did they leave drawings on it as well?
Not sure.
I think I remember you saying something.
All that was on 261, by the way. Which is the logo that DTG used for Train Sim World.
Unit. Yeah. What? what you say? It's gone quiet. Right, let's look at DMs. Anyways, let's keep going. So Bridgewater and the Bridgie Flasks over in that area there, which are stopping.
Which are now stopping.
Stopping next year, but are expected to return. At least I'm referring to that. Referring to that returning. As I believe, start next year, they will have decommissioned Hinkley Point Unit B, and Unit C won't be ready and fully online until 2029, which I'm expecting will then start receiving more Bridgie Flasks. I mean, you'd imagine, wouldn't you? Yeah. So what would you say is the worst refurb that's been done so far?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
219.
I'd say 61 from what I've heard. To be fair, I don't care for 19 really. FGW was sort of its entire character. It was kind of removed its entire character. So I don't mind it, and as I see it, there's a lot of interest from people who seemingly, when the time comes for withdrawal, a lot of people apparently have been eyeing it up. There's a lot of enthusiasts that are going, when they go, no, I want 19. We must preserve 19. There's a lot of interest in it. I wonder if they do put up for scrap, like 455868 has been, I wonder if they'll end up tripping like they did when there were so many reservation requests for 868. Actually, speaking of scrapping, one of the companies are in trouble, aren't they? Thanks. Which one is it? It's Unimetals in Newport. They're in trouble, aren't they? Aren't they appointing administrators, you say?
No, no.
I think they are. So they're in trouble. In fact, they've stopped processing trains again. Because they need to be running to process the 455s. And he stopped doing it for about 3 weeks. And then they did a Monday, a Wednesday, and then Monday's run was cancelled. And Wednesdays hasn't gone on. There's no running for Monday either. So I'd imagine they're back in trouble. They're in administration anyway, so... It might be time for companies to look away from Sims / Unimetals for EMR. Kingsbury, Swindon, Nottingham. Because the way it looks, we might have quite a few units kicking around for quite some time now, which is obviously amazing. Gives the 455s more time. So it gives them more time and just gives people more of a chance. Because even though they're being withdrawn in December, might not be the end. They might keep going. 455s to be gone by Christmas. And the HSCs, 1 month. Max. Isn't it? It's 12th, isn't it, that they're going? So literally 1 month left. Anyone who wants to ride them? This really is your final call. Bash them as much as you can. Because this time next month, you'll be saying goodbye to them for the last time. When they're all withdrawn at a timetable change. I've not seen it enough, really. I've not seen enough HSTs. I'm planning to go on one more bash. Just one more. Because after that, that's it, Max, isn't it?
Well, no, you've still got the Pullman and the NMT.
Well, yeah. Speaking of NMT, it's this week, isn't it?
Yep.
James told me. I didn't even realise. Where would I be without you lads? I wouldn't know what's coming through. I'll be missing NMT left, right and centre. Thank you for James keeping on reminding me.
Well, once I get myself my car, I'll probably be leaving the rail soon, a little bit.
Well...
Like, you know, that... The Southern Railway Gala, yeah, that was probably the best rail thing I've had this year.
It was HSCs. After HSTs are gone.
Like, the only next major thing I'll see is the HSTs. After that, I'm done.
There'll still be 150s. But after 150s are gone, 158s are gone.
150s do not interest me in the slightest. I'm like, yeah, they're nice to see every now and then over a turbo, but...
Anything's better than turbo. Even 90's better than that.
Once HSTs go, that's it for me. Pathfinder's gone in under. Well, they haven't really gone under, they've just retired.
They've gone under, but they've decided to close company with that. Which, in a way, I can see why. You know, you want the company to end on a high note, don't you? And not it go...
Yeah, of course, their last tour into the Southwest got cancelled, so yeah.
But you want to end on their terms, not someone else taking over their company and then potentially their company going down, and as a result, the legacy of Pathfinder.
Well, to be honest, Pathfinder was the only company that did exciting tours down there.
I mean, there's LSL every now and then, and I mean every now and then.
Yeah, but LSL's just repetitive.
I might get Duke next year if it's not dropping its valves every 2 minutes.
Yeah, it will be nice for like 3 runs, but after that, it will just be, oh great, it's that again.
I mean, none of you are alright. Greza wouldn't mind. Mayflower can still get lost. I'm
Well, yeah,
bored
I'll
of
see
that.
the first few of the year, but, you know, I'm not gonna go out every single time this year.
We need more variety again. Because it's all well and good seeing new things, but we need more. Like 50s, we need them back. Deltic, please, LSL, please give us Royal Scots Grey. Please. Because I mean, we're sort of looking for that, aren't we?
Well, I don't know.
RSG would be good. It'd break down, but it would look good.
Well, once I get my car, I'm getting on with life. I'm not playing around anymore with trains.
Apart from the odd gala.
Yeah, the old Gala's fine. Which is like, you know, standard basic runs. maybe some just occasional movements. Just no.
I won't be
It doesn't
ditching.
interest me as much as it used to.
I won't be ditching the rail scene anytime soon. Although, I am off put a bit because, you know, there are a lot of selfish people in it. Which, I get spots are first come, first serve. Oh, hello, Oscar. You've returned.
Yes.
Well, it's exactly that. I'm like, the rogue scene's just turned toxic,
Yeah.
as every other scene has, because no one can seem to get a grip of themselves.
Oscar, we'll open up to you. Would you say there's a lot more selfish people on the railway than there have been?
Selfish, well, I don't know. I've only been here 3 years, so I can't really compare to how it used to be.
Because to me, as you'd probably agree with me, there's a lot more selfish people. And it's basic manners, standing out the way of other people so you can get a shot. That's basic manners. If someone's taking a photo, I'll stand back, they can take their photo, I don't photobomb, they get the shot they wanted. Happy days, we move on with our lives.
Next time I'll beat the child for the parents.
Whoa. Cannot say that on the internet.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, you can't.
I do
I'm
not
on the
agree. I do not agree with anything that
I've
has just
said worse things in my life.
Yes, you said worse things. You still cannot
It's
say
about
that.
time some kids get some common sense smacked into them.
Okay, I did not agree with anything said in the last 30 seconds.
You trying to get my channel taken down?
Oh no, it's just free speech, but
You cannot say that. You're gonna get me striked for that. That is bad. Bloody hell.
What's it called? Super Western Superman.
Jesus Christ. And yes, some kids do need a bit of sense knocked into them,
Oh, so you're agreeing with me? Perfect.
but you cannot be saying that.
Well, you basically just said what I said, just in nicer terms.
No,
Yes.
no. Because yes, they do need to learn some manners. That is up to the parents to teach that, not you. That is entirely out of order. What would you say, Oscar? It is a bit out of order.
I don't
I'll be
agree
honest.
with anything that's been said there.
That is a big no-no. Especially on this channel.
Well, people have got views, don't they?
I'll emphasise something my mum said, and without my entire family say. Sometimes that opinion is better kept under wraps, Max.
Well, something has to be said. Otherwise, no one will know.
There's better ways of saying that.
Well, no, because children get too much leniency nowadays.
That doesn't mean you can go say that on the internet. I'll be lucky if my channel doesn't get striked because
No,
of
I'll
you.
admit, beat is the wrong word.
You could get
But
my
yeah.
channel striked for that.
Oh, don't get your cottons in a twist.
Channel's got a clean record. I want to keep that, please. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you can't say that. Got a friend in the Christian community. Can't say that. Can't say the Lord's name in vain.
Anyways, continue to Bristol. Only a few stations out. That was it High Bridge.
Oh, did we actually go into Bristol fast?
Bristol, we know we're finishing. Oh no, that was well. Yeah, and then Nelson Backwell. Parson Street. Bedminster. And then Temple Meads. But we will terminate from like the answer going onwards.
Which Bristol depot, Freddie, would you suggest I store my 57?
Phillips.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Phillips is where, for example, if BIL's been on tour, we'll go into Phillips, Clun, Bahamas, Phillips, Tornado, Phillips, Rail Tours, Phillips. Yeah, I did. All tours go to Phillips.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back after stream and modify that section. Where that statement was set. I won't be able to, would I? For God's sake. So I'll save it and try upload as a video. Gatton. I was way over the line then. Wait, mate. Get a line, please. Thank you. Get a line. Sir, get a line. And he's just disappeared. As will the AI. Yeah, no. That line's so far back. I get it's 100, but Starcross isn't that strict. That's 75. 100. I do need to create some for cards tonight. Yeah, the SCR footage will also be a special info card. It'll be adorned with a poppy, as obviously, is that not obvious? We just had Remembrance Sunday, or the Remembrance weekend. So it'll be Remembrance. I think we'll draw another line under content. We'll go straight back into SDR. We are skipping nearly the entirety. In fact, we are skipping the entirety of November. It'll likely find its way into an unseen.
You mean October?
Yeah, October. It'll probably be another unseen. I I don't like gun scenes. The last one did awfully. Again, it was late, but wasn't received very well. But yeah, I am trying the videos. I know I keep saying that. I am genuinely trying to find a way to unlock time. But with how my time looks, it's very difficult. Last year, I could manage it. It wasn't great, but I could manage it. And there was still a roughly alright upload schedule. Over summer, obviously, I think we had a few blips, but they were very consistent throughout. Like October. So in October, August, without summer. Obviously had that one part where I uploaded like 7 videos back to back to back. Pretty much I uploaded a video every day for, what was it, a week, 2 weeks, week and a half. So then we were very, very consistent. I've fallen completely off after that. Since September 1st, I've done 10 videos. It's been 2 months. Doesn't help when I'm trying to get that monetization started. And we are 5.5k views down on last month. Than usual. 61.8 watch hours down and 8 subs down from the last month, or the usual. Obviously we're falling extremely behind. I want to try bringing that back. It will take a lot though. It'll take a lot to bring that back. Because I'm falling behind. But I will attempt as much as I can. But I'm a one-man band. It's me to do the info cards, the editing, file transfers, and all my work on top of that. All the college work, which is going to get worse. So it might be a break from YouTube for a while. Streaming will remain. As you know, if you watch the channel often enough, you know I am on for streaming. Because, you know, this stream is going to take about 1:50 to do. Because it only takes so long to stream length. I don't do anything else. Okay, I have to prep a scenario. It could take half an hour. But a video can take me... How long does a video take you, Oscar?
Depends what video.
Like,
Usually, if you're talking about now, I've made my videos at a lot longer length, and they're usually all about 20 minutes now. It will probably take me, including info cards. Oh, I'm just trying to. Well, info cards doesn't usually take me any more than an hour, and then editing the video, probably usually about 2 hours. I spend roughly
For me, it
on
takes.
average.
For me, it takes way longer. If we're talking about proofing as well, do you proof your videos? You do, don't you?
I do now. What I do to be honest, if I upload them to YouTube, and as they're uploading and everything, I watch them to proof them to then, and if everything's right, then it's already uploaded, then I can get it done. So not really waste too much time. But yeah, important to proof what I've learned many times. The amount of it, if you go back to my old videos, there's many mistakes. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, with me though, seems to always be something that makes it through my proofing. Remember when I went past Lara, you picked up a quote that you heard in the comments. I was like, oh bugger. I didn't even, at that point, I didn't proof videos. So that slipped through. I did proof them, but after that, you know, my proofing is a lot more intense. You know, usually, if I'm proofing a video, I'm not on a call, so that doesn't happen. I'm usually doing it at night, so there's no distraction. I can just focus on the video, get it proofed, and then I know when that video goes out, you see the best version of my work. It's sort of important in Oscar, you know, you'll show off the best work you can.
Yeah, always got to show off your best. Obviously, I can't be trying too hard. Your best. I could sit there and spend 15 hours editing like an absolute 10 out of 10 amazing video, but I just don't have the time really, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
But
no
yeah, we got to be realistic.
no one's perfect. Not every single video is going to be 10 out of 10. If you look through my videos, there are mistakes. I've forgotten to shrink an info card. An info card doesn't have fade-ins. Sometimes I've completely left them out. You know. Sometimes, I don't know, a thumbnail might not match a title because I've changed title a bit to simplify it. But then obviously, when you load up the video, the first thing you see is the thumbnail. This is inaccuracies sometimes. And often, if there is any info that I've missed out or I haven't included, I usually whack it in the description. But any disclaimers I put in the description. Like, you know, my videos, they're not done at sensible times, Oscar, are they? Like, you know what time I'm usually editing videos until, don't you?
I do.
I'll be honest, I am up until stupid o'clock in the morning. Sometimes not till 3. Or sometimes I might be done by 11. If I'm fixing a video though, that'll usually be ready by about 2 in the afternoon. In terms of actual editing, you know, usually I'd start about 9. So if I was editing tonight, which I should be, I've been editing for 2 hours now, and I might have just about scratch the surface. The HST bash video, I think, took me 3 days. And I've been working on it for about 3 hours every day. It's been 9 hours of work. And that video, I don't think has any inaccuracies. I don't know. But I know there's videos I'm not happy with. But yeah. I think sometimes the bar's set too high in it. Yeah, you have a few good videos, and then perhaps one of them, you've forgotten something. You set the bar so high. You know,
Yeah, 'cause people don't really care at the end of the day
yeah,
if it's perfect or not. When I watch any train video, if if someone's left out something, I'm not gonna know, and I'm not gonna care really. Unless it's like these small mistakes, unless this is like some massive mistake where you've put a picture in, and instead of setting it to 5 seconds to show for 5 seconds, you've set it to show for 5 hours, then maybe that's a bit of a problem. But yeah. Where are you currently at the moment? Are you at Bristol?
Yep, mate. Just putting underneath the lovely shed roof.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm just about to pass you Parson Street, so I'm not far behind.
What are you doing at the moment? So doing 50s.
57. I did the 50 earlier. 57 to St. Philip's Marsh, which way I'm gonna keep it for a bit.
Not Lara.
No, it's run up from Lara. It's done slow run up over the past few days. I'm gonna store it at St. Philip's Marsh Junction Depot 5, so whatever that is. It's going in there.
So I'd loop around through Temple Meads, personally.
You will look out. I've already set the routes a bit late for now, and I can't be bothered. I'm tired.
Fair
Luckily
enough.
luckily this isn't a long run. Right, I've had the AWS about 12 times. Luckily this isn't a long run. Only came from Western Supermare to, it's only been about 20 minutes. That's alright.
So for your in-game company, you said you're working around here. You eventually planning on running it on, the odd sleeper run.
Yeah, I might do Friday night sleeper.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm just trying to think. I don't think I've got anything on Friday night. Yeah. Right, the thing is, I'm not that far away, but at 10 miles per hour, it takes forever. Then it goes down to 5. Great. I've got a mile left of my journey. But it doesn't sound very long, a mile. But you could probably walk it faster than I can here.
Anyways, I'll move into the outro screen. Really, I should have put a special card up, shouldn't I, for the armed forces?
Could have done, but it's always next year. Well, hopefully it's always next year.
Don't say that.
There will be next year, there we go.
I sound too overconfident. I just realised on the channel with 2 days pulling in the exact same amount of views. One day where I did UHGT in game, on the same day I saw IRL, 1,239, and then I saw the 950, and then High Speed Halloween stream, 1,239. But yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not doing enough, am I? Would you say, Oscar? I'm not doing enough for the channel, am I?
Well, it depends.
I am trying for the channel, but obviously I've got college work to do most of my time. I've sacrificed doing a fair bit of it tonight. For doing this. So I should have been doing homework. I definitely should have been doing that. But no, I was doing this, which wasn't my finest decision, but we need to pay attention. Oh, not pay attention. Oh, yeah, we need to pay attention. We also need to pay respects to armed forces. And today, I think, is one of the most important days. So, it's important, isn't it, to respect the armed forces in Oscar.
Of course, yeah.
I think nowadays they get a lot of hate, but you need to remember they fought for our country. Our veterans fought for our country, and all over the world, people are fighting for a purpose. People are throwing their lives into this. People are giving up potentially their lives for freedom. Obviously, some of them don't make it. It's the reality of war. Some of them won't, and some will live to tell. It's just how it is. It's the reality of war. And whether whether you're highly against war or you somehow think war is justified, whatever you think, at the end of the day, there will be losses. People go into this giving their lives, and some just won't make it. That's why I have these days. Remembrance Sunday, so the nearest Sunday to the 11th of November. So Remembrance Sunday, and then we have Remembrance Day, which is on the 11th. Obviously, at 11 o'clock, both days, we all fall silent and we reflect on those that have fallen. We give them that time because they gave their lives for us. They're willing to put their life on the line. And that's what I don't think a lot of people get. These people have made such sacrifices, and yet people don't treat them like that. Often they're treated much worse. And I just don't understand it. They gave their lives. They're willing to put them on the line to fight for their cause. And, you know, World War One, the Great War, as it was originally known, was one of the deadliest conflicts we'd had in history at the time. World War Two, another huge conflict. The Crimean War. You know, look at all these wars. I don't think we really take into account what sacrifices these people are willing to make. You know, it is important that we honour them. It's chest creaking like as well. It's important that we give them that time. No. We're required to give them 2 minutes of our time. And in those 2 minutes, we reflect on what they've done. Their sheer bravery and courage that it took to do what they've done. It is, you know, it's moving, isn't it? In a way. There's an Oscar.
Yeah, of course.
And
Always something to think about.
yeah, and they get a lot of grit. I don't understand it. So yeah. I think I might leave that here tonight. Well, our mileage tonight, 75 miles at 121 in kilometres per hour. No, sorry, in kilometres. Very good run from Exeter. Very slippery rails, but it's all about managing the conditions. It is autumn. Leaves on the line. Well-head conditions. There's a lot of adhesion. So, yeah. It is what it is. Is she moving to the outro?
Yeah.
Let me take a swig of drink. I'll try to do this in one take. Before I move on to info cards. What was I going to do tonight? Let me just have a look. Is it a lot of them? Hope not. I haven't left myself much time. Oh dear God. Okay, that's a few more than I thought. Oh wow. The 28th, that was 2 weeks ago. So they need to be done. But yeah, in the description. Oh, hello pedal. We'll just get this over and done with quickly. So I'm just going to check this one thing. These are all unrelated, I believe. These are all for a different video. Okay, so I need to do what? Oh, sweet. Okay. But in the description down below, there's a link to 4 Discord servers. Also, do you want to list them off?
Four. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'll try. There's Freddy's old Discord server. There's Freddy's new Discord server. There's my Discord server, and there's Henry's Discord server. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
However, please note you do need to be 13 or above to join, as per Discord's terms of service. I just feel like a parrot every time I say that, but it is a disclaimer I have to give. To ensure Discord's terms of service are followed. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like is tell me you like what we do here, and subscribe so you never miss the stream or video, and to help this channel towards its goal of 550 subs at the end of the year. I think I might need to step up some video production if I'm going to actually reach that. Because what I'm doing is not good enough. I ain't doing enough on this channel. It's because I don't have time. But I am making info cards in the background. Everything is there. I just do not have time. Might end up having to enlist someone to help edit some of that all together, but also feel free to sub to our 2 guests tonight. Max's doesn't work. If you search up, what is it, Great West Enthusiast? I think it is. If you search up Great West Enthusiast, you'll find him. He doesn't upload, but feel free to go sub, unless he does decide to return. He'll probably say no, but we'll see where it may. But anyway, subscribe to Oscar as well. His channel is in the description. His actually works. Yeah. Have I missed anything off? Oh, next stream. Stream 323. I know what your first thought is. Are we doing a 323? No. I don't have that in Classic. And as we saw, World is incompetent. So, could be fun. I might see if I can fix that. Should we see if we can fix that quickly?
Fix what? Sorry.
Train some world. I have a feeling I know a way.
Give it a go.
Because on game capture, I think if I switch over to window capture, no. This is window, isn't it? Yeah. Good screen. We'll see if this works. If this works, that's beautiful. We fix something. If we haven't, back to the drum board. Yeah, tonight we won't have any outro music. I would like to put first pass, not first pass post, the last post in. I believe it's copyrighted though, so unfortunately I cannot. But I would put that in otherwise. But I like to keep a clean slate on this channel, so we won't. Right. Do you think we'll be able to fix Oscar?
Well, hopefully.
Why are you not displaying? Hang on. No. No, can't see anything. As you can tell, I'm on the game. As you can hear the audio. See my mouse cursor? Riviera line. Can't see it. I'm selecting service right now. You just can't see, can you? Okay. So we haven't fixed it. It's a more teething issue. Okay. I'll have to go sort that out then, won't I? Anyhow. Yeah, am I missing anything?
I think so.
You know, for next stream, we'll do something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing after. It'll be Friday most likely, if I'm not busy elsewhere. I might go and see RHGT. I only have a month to see that. This weekend I might be on HSTs. I've only got a month to do that. It'll be sad to see HSTs go there, wouldn't it? What would you say?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, after tramping the rails for 50 years, I think they're just wasted. You know, their engines are Euro 6 compliant. They can go to London. Their emissions compliant. I get putting a new face on the company and all that. You look at the IETs. I'd rather sit on the floor. Them seats are awful. In the cab, they're nice. But, you know, suspension, you're rattling about. They're noisy. HTs are relatively quiet. HTs are comfy. IETs. Yeah, good luck. I just think HSTs, as they are now, are pretty wasted. You could say, oh, they've been around 50 years, they've had their turn, they need to step aside. I can get age. They're 50 years old. Yeah, they're corroding. I'll be honest, they are corroding. I know they are. But still, you know, for me, it's I'd rather keep what's going now that we know works, that we know will keep going, than get something new which ends up being a complete flop. Apparently, the Meridians according to another one of my Midland mates, sorry, not you, Oscar, neither Henry, one of your mates, Knots, still believes the 810s aren't ready. They're being forced through because Meridians are going by the week. And he still thinks there'll be such a mess at this release. They're just being forced. I don't know. Time will tell whether they're ready or not. But for now, I think we're done. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next stream or video. Take care. I hope to see you there. And also, we will remember them. For now and forever. Take care all. Have a good rest of your evenings.